Hey, hopefully you watched the last video because it's going to kind of be related to the subject in the previous video, but it's not necessary to go back. But if you want to go back and check it out, you could. Anyways, I'm excited for Gears of War 4, Gears of War Ultimate Edition. That's gonna be awesome too. But what I'm looking forward to in Gears of War 4 is what they bring to the table, because in Gears 3 I did like the gun variety. It was nice having different weapons to use. Like the retro was nice, the hammer burst was nice, the lancer was like ooh, and then 2 different shotguns. So it was like exciting when you first played the Gears of War. But then when you try out the sawed-off and you realize, okay, it got a lot of power up close, you know. But then you face people using it, right? And they use it different. They'll hide around a corner. As soon as you pick up a weapon, they'll run you down and blast your ass, and you don't even know it. Or for the most part, they'll be hiding somewhere, and when you're in the middle of a battle or getting shot at, that's when they run at you and blast you with the one shot. You start to get annoyed at how people use it. Like, I've faced people that are actually good with the retro, and they'll wall bounce and get close, and then they'll just strafe me, and if I don't land my shots and take them down by then, I'll get bodied, you know. So it's cool facing people like that, but at the same time, even then, it's like kind of annoying. I don't know, because it's different, it's annoying, you know what I'm saying? But the one game that, or the one gun that I don't like in this game is the retro and the hammer burst. Like, the hammer burst is like, I don't know, it's borderline bullshit. But at the same time, it's pretty good because it has a short clip, which makes it balanced. But I have a pretty damn good trigger finger, and I know some other people that have a really good trigger finger as well. And they'll just, like, if you're standing on cover like what I'm doing right now, for a second, and boom, 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 boom. By the time you notice you're getting red, it's already too late. You jump and your foot gets shot and you get down. It's kind of bullshit. But the retro is one thing. I've argued with people about the power of the retro and what they think and if it's balanced or not. I think there's no way that retro is even close to being balanced. Like, they need to lower that thing's power at range, because I've had situations where I'm using a lancer and it's active reloaded, and we're off in like mid-range, right? So he kind of has to burst his shots, which slows down his fire rate, which should make it more balanced. But in reality, he'll get 3 bursts on me. Meanwhile, I'm holding the trigger down, shooting with everything I got with the active, and he'll just take me down. I'm like, what? Like, it's kind of like in Call of Duty when you get blind fired by a sniper. And like, I heard the makers of Call of Duty actually kind of tried to nerf the sniping in other games, because it is bullshit when you have a shotgun and you're in front of a sniper and he just quick scopes you like it's nothing, and then gets like a nice triple feed and you just quick scoping a bunch of people. That shit's annoying because you have the shotgun, you picked it for close range encounters, and you're getting your ass handed to you from a guy using a long range weapon that specials in long range. Like, that's just frustrating. And when you use the retro, it's really good at close range. A lot of people like it. It's just ridiculous. Like, they should just make the retro a fucking shotgun, make it a burst shotgun, because like, and just get rid of its range altogether, because it's just so stupid. I'll get slashed and then 1 bursted, or retro charge and then 1 bursted, or they'll just hold that thing down and the stopping power will prevent me from being able to get close to the Nasher, and I'm down within like not even 2 seconds. Like, that thing is so overpowered, especially when it's active reloaded. If they got rid of the active reload, it might be a little bit more balanced. If they got rid of its range, maybe it'd be a little bit more balanced. Like, I'm trying to compromise so that it's like I can deal with it being in the next Gears of War, if it is. But at the same time, I just really hope they just get rid of that damn thing. It's like the M16 of Call of Duty 4. Like, in COD 4, if you had a decent hip fire, you know, if you knew how to handle the hip fire with the M16, you could take people out up close. Mid range, easy, 1 burst. Long range, 1 burst. Like, it was just like the most overpowered gun in Call of Duty 4. Everyone knows it was. The only things that could stand a chance against it were the, what was it? The P90 and the MP5, but you had to be in certain ranges. Like, with the P90, you had to be close and far, or close and mid, and with the MP5, it was like mostly close range. If you could handle the recoil of the MP5, you could do it mid range, but for the most part, the M16 was just too dominant to be balanced. And you look at a game like Modern Warfare 2, where you just have 1-man army, so you have unlimited supplies, 2 explosives, put high explosives on, which would be the danger close, and you use a noob tube, 2 weapons with a noob tube. You could fire 4 shots that instantly kill you, and you just shoot them towards the enemy side, and you just boom, boom, boom. People get kills like that. I remember part of the reason that game became such bullshit and a lot of people quit is because that cheap factor you could do. You know, you could just use one-man army and just keep resupplying yourself and blasting people to oblivion. It's just like, it was just ridiculous. So I really hope that the guys, I have faith, you know. I don't think that they're gonna fuck it up. I know they're gonna want the Gears of War players to be happy, so maybe they'll nerf a lot of the guns. Maybe they'll add a bunch of new guns to counter them. I don't know. But for the most part, I just want the retro Lancer to have its own playlist. Like if I don't want to deal with the retro, you know, it has it on here, but it's just, I'll join a match and for the most part there's like 3 people in it, and then I'll be the one guy on the team, or there's not enough people wanting to play it like that, and it's kind of annoying. I think I stole that retro guy's kill. I don't even give a shit though. I look back to say sorry, but in reality when I seen it was a retro, I was like, fuck that shit. But regardless of this giant rant about how I want the guns to be balanced and whatnot, I think I fucked up a triple here, yeah. I don't know how I fucked that. Still pretty nice though. And that guy almost caught me. That's kind of creepy almost. Not creepy, but scary. If only they did it crazy like that. Kind of loud. Because the Locust should be scared. But anyways, that's just my rant. I hope they balance shit out. I hope Gears of War turns out to be the greatest, because I remember Resident Evil 4 came out and I had such high expectations of Resident Evil 5, and it was really good, don't get me wrong, but it's just, I think I fucked up too. How did he eat that, first of all? I always ask that question, how did he eat that? That's like the #1 question. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I'll be pumping out a lot more of these. Peace, you guys, and take care, and try not to let those motherfuckers with the retro piss you off.